First things first, you do not need fancy or expensive cameras to be a food blogger. I am Maria, the creator of Meals with Maria, which is a food blog with over 73,000 subscribers on YouTube and 93,000 followers on Instagram. I built this at home with my kids, especially during COVID in 2020. I even had a third baby during that time, and I built the blog during nap time with my iPhone. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Okay, yes, I once bought a fancy camera that I was gonna use because I'm a food blogger now, and it lives up here. And this is like a school project, I think. Great work, kids, great work. In here, we have some excellent, expensive camera equipment that lives back up here. Because I like using my iPhone. It's actually much easier. I always have it on hand, charge it every night. So I just use my iPhone. This is actually my old iPhone because I'm using my iPhone right now to record, but I'll tell you that my iPhone is actually just as haggard as this one right here. So it doesn't need to be a fancy one, it just needs to be a phone that will record. Bonus myth, there is no uniform for blogging. You can be in your mom fit, wearing your athleisure, your leggings, your flops, your hair all a mess, even just wear your robe, it's fine. No one will know. No one's gonna know. I took a training once, like a photography training, and they were talking about like f-stops and lighting. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I was like so overwhelmed and anxious. And then I just kept taking photos the way that I wanted to on my iPhone, and it turns out this is good lighting. And I have another secret favorite place to film. I used to have a table here, but now it's just my dented trash can, and honestly, the light is so good. Myth number 2 that may be holding you back from starting a food blog is that you need an actual blog. Truth be told, I didn't have an actual website for my food blog for 3 years. So the first 3 years I was just on Instagram and YouTube, and I was able to start making an income from YouTube within 6 months. I'll admit they're really cool. It's really nice to have a place to send your audience, but not 100% necessary. You can actually get started on your food blog today, filming what you make for dinner with your iPhone. You can post that on your Instagram account. Myth number 3 is that you need a fancy tripod in order to do this. I know you're peeking this tripod over here, but we don't need that. It's cool to have, and it's good for YouTube. But if you wanna get started on Instagram today, we'll pretend there's food in here. You can just go to video and record it. Something sizzling, something hot. Oh, all right, that's it, that's enough. We only need like 5 to 10 seconds of each item, each part we're filming. Not a big deal. You can do that. Myth number 4 is that the market is oversaturated. I just looked it up, and there are over 33 million people in the United States alone, and they all need to eat dinner. And they all want something different. And chances are somebody wants what you have. Have you ever heard the term, there's something for everyone, or there's someone for everyone? There is someone out there that needs to know what you're having for dinner, I swear. The influencing is real. And you may say to yourself, but Maria, I'm not a chef. In fact, I'm not a chef, and I might even do things that are crazy that people shouldn't do, like use a whisk on your pan like this. That's not good. I'm just a mom. I'm just a mom trying to make dinner, and I do some crazy things with whisks. People like that. We want the raw and honest truth, and we're here to show it to them. This is a bonus myth or tip. My dishes aren't always clean, and a lot of times they're just stacked up, but a lot of times this isn't clean either. Good thing I film over here where I'm cooking, so we don't have to worry about everything over here in this area. I thought of this because I was looking for that plastic whisk that I should have used, and I was like, it must be dirty, but I think my 2-year-old stole it. Another thing about food blogging as a mom, it's like, you never know where your utensils are. So number 5 is that you do not need to be a chef to be a food blogger. You actually just need to make food and blog about it. I'm gonna guess, especially if you are a mom, that you may already have half of that taken care of already. All right, I am gonna share with you one thing that is not a myth, and that is true. You should subscribe to Viral Food How-To to get more tips, and make sure you also subscribe to our mailing list, because if you do wanna become a food blogger, or you're thinking about it, we're gonna have so much more content like this to get you started. Myth number 6, maybe that you're too busy, right? Kids got you busy, work got you busy. I built this, like I said, during nap time, during COVID, during pregnancy, all of those things. it can be for anyone. Like I said, I'm willing to bet you're gonna be making dinner tonight anyway, so you might as well film it. And while you're filming your delicious dinner, you might also be saying, well, I'm kind of a measure with your heart kind of gal, and I don't really know the measurements. Well, good thing is most people that are posting on TikTok feel the exact same way. There is a lot of measure with your heart out there, and there's still a lot of inspiration. So you totally don't need to be very extremely specific about all of your measurements every single time that you're sharing something. The key is that you're sharing something you love with people that you love, and that you are sharing your gift truly. We as moms taking care of our kids and our families really take pride and joy in the things that we cook, and people can feel that and see that. And it's so amazing when moms get inspiration from other moms. I know we've taken care of a lot of them, but I know there's also some big ones coming up. One being number 8, that you do not want to be on camera. Like, I don't want my face on camera. And good news is you really don't have to be. In most of my food reels and my food YouTube, I'm beyond like at the beginning of the YouTube video. But all my reels, for the most part, I'm not in them. It's just my hands. It's not a big deal. And even if you're like, oh, my hands, the more interesting your hands are, the better, honestly. So it's just not true that you need to be on camera in order to post to social media and start a food blog. Number 9, you think your voice is annoying. And the truth be told, everyone, when they first record themselves and they hear themselves talk, they think their voice is really annoying and weird. And the truth is that it just isn't. Your brain actually, there's something in the bones, and there's some scientific data behind this, but it makes it sound different when you hear yourself recorded. The good news is in about 10 videos, you're gonna get over it. I got completely over it, and I can't tell the difference now between my voice when I'm speaking out loud and when I hear it on camera, so it completely goes away. And even if you think like, I really do have a weird, strange voice, that's even better for social media. It's unlikely that you do, but if you did, people love that stuff, and it's gonna get you even more views. Number 10 is a big one. You think that your friends are gonna laugh at you. And honestly, I have some harsh truth for you. If your friends laugh at you for doing something that you're passionate about and that you care about, and maybe even family members, then you may need to rethink your relationships. People should be supporting you, but in the end, what is most important is that you are impressed by yourself and that you support yourself, because the only opinion that matters is yours. If you want to start a food blog, you absolutely should. I just thought of a bunch more myths that I can share with you. So if you subscribe, you're gonna be able to see those in the future. And when you cook dinner tonight, make sure to record it, post that reel, and then post a link down in the comments. I would love to take a look at it.